Hey football fans, today we're going on a journey through football history to find the top 10 strangest football moments of all time. These moments have left us scratching our heads and laughing in disbelief, ranging from bizarre goals to unexpected incidents. So get ready to dive into the world of eccentric football moments. Number 10, 1982. Kuwaiti Sheikh gets a goal disallowed after protests. The 1982 World Cup alone could have produced an entire montage of perplexing moments. The most amusing match, however, was France versus Kuwait. France was a fantastic team in 1982. It is one of football's great tragedies that this particular French team never won a World Cup. They did, however, win the European Championships in 1984. But let us return to Kuwait. The Kuwaitis were completely and utterly outplayed by France. The French had been giving the Kuwaitis the runaround and had 4 goals disallowed for offside before going up 4-1 thanks to a controversial Alain Giresse strike. Enter Sheikh Fahad Al Ahmad Al Sabah, president of the Kuwait Football Association, who then attempted to have the match called off or France's 4th goal overturned on the grounds that his team had stopped because they had heard another whistle. The goal was eventually disallowed following the protests, much to the chagrin of the French protesters. In the end, France won 4-1 thanks to Maxime Bossis's goal. Number 9, 1982. Harold Schumacher tries to decapitate Patrick Battiston. The 1982 World Cup was one of the best ever. It had plenty of great goals, teams, and players. It also featured the most contentious tackle assault of all time. In the semi-final match between France and Germany, German goalie Harold Schumacher absolutely hammered Patrick Battiston with one of the most dangerous tackles ever seen. He would have gotten 6 months in jail for it if it hadn't been on the football field. Battiston had to leave the game unconscious and with damaged neck vertebra. Some French players even believe he had died. To add salt to France's wounds, Schumacher was outstanding in the penalty shootout that saw Germany advance. Contrary to popular belief, Schumacher did not serve as Battiston's best man at his wedding. He did, however, apologize, and they have remained friends to this day. Number 8. Diana Ross gets a penalty shot and misses. The 1994 World Cup would be the tipping point for football fever in the US. Overall, despite a generally poor tournament, the competition was well received and still holds the attendance record to this day. But it could have all gone wrong on the first day. Someone in FIFA and US soccer thought Diana Ross's singing would be the perfect way to kick off the month-long tournament. Diana was even allowed to take a penalty. The plan was for Ross to shoot so hard that the goal broke in half, and then she would run on for the finale of her little ditty. She completely missed the mark. Number 7. Estonia versus Scotland, one team in Tallinn in 1996. Anyone who has ever played junior football can recall a game in which the opponents did not show up. However, it has never occurred at a professional or international level before or since, in my opinion. Scotland traveled to Tallinn in 1996 to play Estonia in a World Cup qualifier for France '98, only to have the home team fail to appear. Everyone knew Estonia would not show up because they were protesting FIFA's decision to move the match from 1845 to 1500 because their floodlights did not meet the required standards. However, in order to comply with FIFA regulations, the Scots were forced to take to the field for the match. The Scottish captain, John Collins, even had to go through the pre-match ritual of greeting the referee and his team. Their fans, on the other hand, seemed to enjoy themselves and even sang, "There's only one team in Tallinn." Number 6. 1996. Graham Souness and Southampton sign Ali Dia. When Graham Souness and Southampton signed Ali Dia in 1996, they made one of the worst, most perplexing, and most ridiculed signings of all time. Southampton received a phone call from someone posing as George Weah in the run-up to taking on the Senegalese international. During the call, Weah highly recommended the player and stated that they would be getting a good deal. Without even looking into his background, the Saints signed him and even played him in the Premier League. Needless to say, he was awful. Number 5. 2006. Zinedine Zidane headbutts Marco Materazzi. Consider the following scenario. Zinedine Zidane is his country's best, most experienced, and most important player. He has just dragged his country to the World Cup final in Germany, despite the fact that his team, and with 10 minutes remaining in extra time, he explodes just as his team needs him the most. Zidane's headbutt on Materazzi became the iconic image of the 2006 World Cup, and possibly his number 4, the drunk referee in 2008. We're used to wondering if the referee needs glasses and who their parents are, but have you ever wondered if the referee was drunk? Sergei Shmolik officiated a Belarusian Premier League match between Vitebsk and Naftan in 2008. Shmolik, who was voted the best referee in Belarus in 2007, refereed the entire game from the center circle before being escorted off the field. Needless to say, a medical test conducted following the match revealed that he had high levels of alcohol in his system, and he was eventually suspended by the Belarusian FA. It's unclear how he got to the pitch, and how he lasted 90 minutes in the center circle will go down as one of the most perplexing referee performances in history. The terrifying thing is that Shmolik might have had his best game of his career and had no idea. Number 3, Watford vs. Reading, 2008, the ghost goal. We've all seen referee decisions that defy explanation in any way, shape, or form. Meet the granddaddy of them all. Reading and Watford were fighting for promotion to the Premier League in 2008 when referee Stuart Atwell made one of the most perplexing decisions ever. Number 2, after Thierry Henry's handball, FIFA presents the FAI with a Fair Play Award. France eliminated Ireland from the World Cup in the playoff stage in November 2009. William Gallas scored deep into injury time to secure the victory. Thierry Henry, on the other hand, controlled the ball with his hand during the build-up before passing it to Gallas to score. The outcome sparked outrage around the world, with Ireland's governing body even requesting a replay from FIFA. Henry, the greatest player in Arsenal history and one of the best players to ever grace the English Premier League, was also chastised for his impolite behavior both during and after the game. In the midst of the chaos of the FAI seeking a replay and every news outlet on the planet covering the story, FIFA decided to offer the FAI a Fair Play Award to appease their protests. Needless to say, they were turned down by the FAI, who referred to Sepp Blatter as an embarrassment. Number 1, 2010. Fahad Khalfan and the worst miss of all time. Qatar's U23 team and Uzbekistan's U23 team met in the round of 16 at the 2010 Asian Games. The game entered extra time with a score of 0-0 after 90 minutes. Fahad Khalfan of Qatar missed an open goal 50 seconds into extra time, giving us one of the best and most perplexing blooper misses of all time. The Uzbeks took the lead 8 minutes later and went on to win the game 1-0. That's all there is to it, folks. The top 10 strangest football moments in history that have left us in awe and disbelief. Football never fails to surprise us with its unpredictable nature. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through history's strangest football moments. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting sports content. Let us know in the comments which of these moments surprised you the most. Until next time, stay tuned for more unbelievable stories from the world of football.